4 days in on the most remote and longest stock route in the world.
The Canning stock route.
Behind schedule before we even started, we've been pushing hard, trying to claw back lost time.
This is pretty frustrating.
It didn't happen.
Had we been a day ahead, we would have been able to catch up with the TOs.
Pushing vehicles too hard.
Snapped here and then compressed.
Pushing people too hard.
It has taken its toll.
All while trying to take in everything this trip has to offer.
Camel, so much agency.
He's made my day.
So far, the Canning stock route sets the pace, calls the shots. We're just along for the ride.
We've got an absolute monster today.
Fucking hell. That's embarrassing.
It won't be without all concern,
May get flooded out.
but we're keeping expectations in check.
You know, all I wanted to do today was to reach this vehicle before the sun went down.
The Canning doesn't give anything easy,
What happened to my car?
but today, we're done fighting it.
You can't beat the Canning.
We're going with the flow.
We have finally reached the sand dunes, and I gotta say, this is my favourite environment when it comes to the desert. The area is absolutely spectacular.
Breakfast for the boys with flies.
Can I have the spoon? Can I lick the spoon?
Yeah, you can. Today's day number 5 of the trip. We have covered about 360 kilometers. Coffee station is there. Charging station, meeting station, under the awning. Ronny filming somewhere around there.
It's like getting a facial massage. I've got something really cool I want to show you. See here, there's a jumping mouse that's gone cruising along here, and then there's a cat that's following him. And this is a big cat. That is a big paw print. The jumping mouse coming along, and then the cat stalking him. Now most of these creatures are nocturnal. During the day it'll be too dangerous, it'll be too hot, or there'll be an eagle in the sky ready for a meal. At night, these dunes in the desert will come alive.
Day 5 of defecating in a hole.
In case you missed it, Mark's first time camping ever
I've never camped before, so last night was my first time, and
is with us on the Canning stock route.
I don't feel like I've bitten off more than I can chew yet.
And for a first time camper, I have to admit, I'm very impressed by his no fuss about no flushing toilets.
I was told that it was a minimum of 4 days threshold of your body just being like, no, I don't want to go in a hole. Seems like as good a spot as any.
How about you, Jacob? How you feeling?
Yeah, good. I also did a big
On the way in last night, I kept spotting these desert oaks, and I've always wanted to camp next to one. Turns out, a bit further over a few more dunes that we crested, there were 4 beautiful desert oaks with a campground. Yeah, how good, mate? How good? Desert oaks.
That's awesome, eh?
Lots of desert oak nuts. And these are the nuts off the desert oaks. They look like mini hand grenades.
We're not here to teach emus how to swim, so let's wake up the dunes.
Another day, another track with corrugations.
And not only corrugations, sand dunes, salt lakes and rocks, all to come.
Slow down a bit.
Over the next couple of days, we're travelling between wells 10 and 17. This stretch has a bit of a reputation.
Broke his leg in 2 places, dragged a trolley through, died of a heart attack.
A hotspot of failure for anyone heading north or south. In fact, it seems nothing's safe on the Canning, not even your cargo.
Well, 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 a chair. What do you reckon? How do you rate that chair?
And with this view, 11 over 10.
The chair's still in good nick, and it would be rude to leave it behind.
A decent sized salt lake, eh?
As we skirt around the salt lake,
Got another chair, mate.
I guess someone is eating standing up tonight.
Ralph, do you want another chair?
Chief Procurement Officer of the Canning stock route.
around the salt lake, through the dunes, across the rocks. Feels like the weight has come off a bit today. More smiles, less miles. Just enjoying it for what it is.
These dunes are quite cut up. That could be due to a couple of things. The tyre pressure's not quite being correct, it usually starts with that. It's a bit like the corrugations. One car begins the humps, the next one makes it worse and worse and worse. So I'm going to show you two methods. What not to do first. I'm doing it completely wrong. It's bouncing around. There goes my cargo. Oh man, I don't want to be doing this. But, you know, for the sake of giving people the idea of what not to do, there you have it. That's how you don't drive up a dune. The wrong speed, the wrong momentum. Often it's due to tyre pressures, perhaps not being correct, or not having a good enough run up. And when I say run up, it's not like horses out the gate kind of run up. It's just getting your nice, comfortable gear set as you're going up. I'll show you that right now. Up we go. So I'm in high range actually. So yes, of course it's going to be a little bit bumpy. I'm just taking it nice and easy. Now because we've got the correct tyre pressure, we can get away with doing this. And if you don't have the correct tyre pressure, there's no way you can do that. You're just going to dig down the middle and then you're going to be like, oh, you need to give it more berries, but really you just need to drop the pressure a little bit more. The track's been pretty rough since last night. That's when the corrugations really started. So it has taken its toll on gear, and some of that gear we're gonna have to go through tomorrow and have a look at. But in terms of how everything's packed in the car, I'm pretty happy, hey. This is probably the best I've ever packed a car.
Having said that,
I'm just listening out for something that might be loose. Actually, should probably check that fuel. So you said you could smell gas, but I don't have gas in the car, so that's interesting. Oh, look at the tanks, they moved a bit.
they seem secure enough. But now that we're stopped, it's also a good time to check for spin effects.
Not too bad. If spin effects get stuck underneath your vehicle, it could cause a fire, especially if it's right around the exhaust system. And with modern cars these days, having a DPF, a diesel particulate filter, they get extra hot and it doesn't take much to burn down the vehicle. The best thing to do, turn your vehicle off so it's not too hot underneath, get under there and pull any spin effects out you see. And if you don't, well, I think I'll let the background do the talking.
As we move along, it's got me thinking.
There's a lot of talk in the full drive community about how many people are doing the canning these days. So everyone's doing the canning, you know, there's so many people out there.
And this could lead you to a false sense of security, thinking that help will never be far away.
I don't think so.
We haven't seen a single vehicle outside our convoy since we began. And not that long ago, one bloke travelling to CSR in 2019 had unfortunate vehicle trouble and spent nearly a month eating ants and hydrating at well 6 before anyone found and rescued him. These wells are still a lifeline and very refreshing.
Well 12. I was going to throw a quick bucket of water on me and then we'll keep going, eh? And the toilet if anyone needs it.
Wow, man.
Oh, that was great, except for it went down between two machines. Woo! Nice and cool now. Beautiful time of the day. Absolutely beautiful time of the day. We're not far from well 13. Some people consider 13 as the unlucky number, and this rang true for someone driving a Land Rover. What happened to my car? You know, all I wanted to do today was to reach this vehicle before the sun went down. This is exactly how I expected a Land Rover experience to be. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding.
In favor to this Land Rover, it's not leaking oil.
It's all burnt out. I think this vehicle is a good reminder of what the canning stock route is. It's a tough track. Just knowing that multiple other vehicles have burnt down out here and have broken down. You don't have the parts to repair your car, well, you're kind of screwed. Expect a hefty bill to get a car out of here.
I'm expecting many more examples of this as we move further down the track. And just like that, daylight faded. And the canning came to life.
I have arrived at well 14.
And there's one epic story surrounding this one.
The legend of well 14.
Out here in the desert, the dust never settles for long, and neither did Wally Dowling, a drover, a hard man of the bush. At this very well, Wally was galloping on his horse when out of nowhere, Wally hits a desert oak at full tilt. As the dust settles, he feels the full extent of his injuries.
Broke his leg in 2 places.
Weeks from help, no doctor, no nothing. Most blokes would have been done for. However, Wally's crew of tough bushmen knew what to do.
His crew had slaughtered a cow, skinned it, used the rawhide to set his leg back.
Against all odds, the leg healed. Not quite straight, but it held. Only problem was, the hide never came off. Bit of fur, bit of hoof, all part of him now. And that's the legend of the barefoot drover, Wally Dowling.
There's a lot of weird, strange stories out here, and that's just one of them. There is a chap here who died of a heart attack out in the canning. It just goes to show that there's not much help out here. You can't just dial 000 and get an ambulance to swing around the corner. There's been a few deaths out here in recent times.
If the story's told and a book signed, it was one last push to camp.
Right there, well 15 this way.
Yet another clear desert night with billions of stars. But will it be our last?
We've woken up to a big change in the sky. There's a weather front building. The storm front is set to hit between Hall's Head and Coonawarrigi, which means the latter half of the Canningstock route may in fact get flooded out. That's a front that's apparently hitting the northwest.
Slight doubts of completing my bucket list trip begin to creep in.
Or it may in fact just get a sprinkle. We don't know at this stage. For the time being, we're going to enjoy the desert like we have been every other day. And today is the second time we get to have a shower. We'll give the birds a bit of water as well.
While the Bluebee Cafe churns out our morning dose of caffeine, Rafa has himself a nice hot shower. Well, mostly.
The shower died.
Alright, that's enough.
I'm gonna get you, Sienna. You're gonna cry for the rest of your life. I swear.
Right, today we get some distance behind us. Just us and the track. No toilet breaks, no snacks, definitely no sightseeing. No camels. Keep going. Damn!
This is a diff housing for a 70 series Land Cruiser. I recognise it straight away from the car. Diff locker protector for a GXL Land Cruiser. Sits on this side. Crash investigating. Snapped axle housing right here. That's a strong snap.
In terms of vehicle failure, it couldn't get much worse. This is a trip ender. You're going nowhere.
It's collapsed. The weight of the car's gone down. So the wheels come up.
What could cause this? Here's some scenarios.
And it might have been fatigue from corrugations, maybe sand dunes, hitting the sand dunes too hard, combined with a lot of weight. Maybe it was the trailer they were towing. That would add a bit of stress to the vehicle as well.
And to change things up completely,
We've got a brake line that's severed with tape on it. Tells me they've been limping for a while. Maybe this is collateral damage from an earlier incident. Who knows? I reckon it would have been a 79 series.
Okay.
They're strengthened. 76 is the only one that isn't strengthened.
and that's exactly what I'm driving.
Hooray, let's keep going.
That's the second serious wreck we've seen in a few short kilometres. Even when it looks flat and easy going, you've got to be on the ball.
Because all of a sudden, a big rock or a big drop off just pops out of nowhere. And I think that might explain our story back there with that 79 series axle housing. You really got to stay focused.
Which is difficult at corrugations this severe.
So having a solid axle vehicle does make it more robust for corrugations and things like that. However, the vibrations go through the vehicle much more, so everything inside the car is going to feel it a lot more than the modern IFS vehicle.
And Chris has been really feeling it in the bloopy.
What are you on at the moment?
Huh? I think they're about 25, but I don't know. I just feel like I need to take the edge off.
It's because your tyres are smaller than mine, because 33s, and then you got the corrugations. They're only here, yeah, there's some over here actually. So if you look here, they're very mild, these ones. I wouldn't even call them corrugations, but bigger the tyre you have, the more of a footprint you have over it. So you can imagine one there. I've just created a new corrugation on the track actually. So if you have a big Unimog truck, it's gonna like skip all of those.
Yeah.
It's just gonna go over all of those, where yours is gonna go bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
And that's why you're getting all the dang, 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 dang.
And that's why, for Chris, lower tyre pressure than what Rafa and myself are running might be just what he needs.
Well, you know, if you do stake your tyre, I can plug my kit.
So much for no stopping. It's past lunchtime, and here's something else worth checking out.
Here is the bread. Move out my way.
Is that all?
Move.
Is that all?
Yes.
You have more,
No, we don't.
you know?
No, I'm eating the bread though. This is my bread.
While they hash it out,
You know, things we have to deal with.
I'm checking out the area.
Here we are with Murray Rankin's trolley. It's been sitting here for 51 years. Murray Rankins was walking this trolley and got all the way to well 15, well 18 k's past well 15 where we came from this morning. Could you imagine walking this wonky thing all the way along?
We need to get far. You see the things that I have to deal with?
That is insane.
That's yours.
Are you joking?
No, that's yours. That's what you're gonna have for being so rude.
Rolling over a dune and yet another dune and another dune, bang, there it is, our first jump up. Or jump down, depending which way you look at it. Jump up is where the track meets the rocky ledge, something steep enough to make you think twice.
You want to start heading that way.
Every dad's dream, teaching your kid how to full drive.
You're gonna drop down a little bit. Okay, that's good. A little bit more. Yep. Slow. Hey, that's good. Keep it straight. Yep. On your back wheel and your front wheel's gonna drop down same time.
Copy.
And she didn't just get it, she bloody nailed it.
There we go. That was good. Good driving.
my phone.
Smooth driving. Very proud moment.
Time to get the other two vehicles down.
Here it comes.
And I'll be honest, I'm still not sold on those skinny tyres.
Whoa. You should check out your skinny tyres.
Having lowered his pressure earlier,
Yeah.
it might be lowered a little bit too much.
No, they're bulging quite a bit. Getting a lot of marks.
Nothing to see here, mate.
And straight after the rocks, we're back into the soft sand.
Oh, that's soft through there. Oh.
We're bogged. Oh no. You're not in full drive, Chris.
Oh, that's why. Too late, we've got to go now.
I can only guess when Chris went from low range, he pushed the lever all the way to two-wheel drive.
Oopsie doopsie.
Oh well.
Keep that quiet, mate.
Durba Hills. It's not far from here.
What's Durban Hill?
Durba Hills. Going by what I saw on the satellite last night, it's like a big range. It looks epic.
Just coming up to well 16, and then we hit the range, so it's going to be pretty spectacular country.
We know where we're heading. But what's waiting for us beyond Durba Hills, that's still a mystery. The crossing at Lake Disappointment lies ahead, and we're already past the point of no return.
Fuel lights just going on.
you reckon you're gonna make it?
And the weather.
That's a front that's apparently hitting the northwest.
Well, that's one that's got us all watching the horizon. Are we brave to continue on?
So we've gone back to the cars. I'm sitting on the roof of Ronnie's car. Ronnie's got an axe just in case.
Or are we tempting fate? That's a hard decision we are going to have to make when and if we reach our only supply point along the Canning Stock route.